Sunday, it's about 7:30 a.m. I did some vlogging last week, but I didn't post because I started vlogging and then didn't finish it. I was in Bologna in Italy for an amazing founders event, and I was going to take you along for the whole thing, but it felt kind of like intimate, so I didn't want to film much of it. So I'm going to bring you with me just for a couple of days this week. I've got a work from office, work from home few days. I'm watching the sunrise over London. I'll show you. A story whilst I drink my coffee, because I have my second book coming out in a few weeks on the 6th of May. I am so excited, and it has taken me ages to do this, so I thought I would share my process. In 2018, I'm lying in a bed in Toronto. I was there for a work trip, and I was just about to fall asleep. You know that moment when you're just about to fall asleep and your brain's like, hey. So that happened. I was just about to fall asleep and my brain was like, Kirsty, hello, here's a book, here's the title, here are all the chapters, here's what you'll write, enjoy. And I was like, oh my God. And I was so excited. So I got out of bed like late at night and I wrote it all out. And the next morning I was like, this is it. This is my book. The title of that book was called Don't Swear at Work and Other Bullshit. And I was like, this is it. This is the book I'm going to write. I'm so excited. And so I got to work trying to get it published. So I emailed loads of agents, loads of publishers, literally all of them apart from one said no. And that was really disheartening, but that's kind of part of the process. Then there was this one amazing publisher called Trigger, and I met them in 2019, pre-pandemic, so long ago, and they gave me an offer for the book. They really liked it, they liked the concept, they liked me, and they gave me a really good publishing offer. Also at the same time, I was speaking to agents, and I met this phenomenal, smart woman, and she agreed to be my agent, and I was like, oh my God, this is happening. At this point, I'd had lots of no's, lots of rejections. And so then I got this agent, and it was so exciting, and she's phenomenal, really experienced, like got me some amazing meetings with amazing publishers, and it just kind of wasn't sticking. A lot of the feedback I was getting was so disheartening, because a lot of the feedback was that the publishers liked the book and they liked the concept, but my Instagram following wasn't big enough. Which is very disheartening, especially because I can fill a hall in my hometown of Stoke-on-Trent. I can sell some books. Anyway, so I was having all of these meetings with these publishers. The agent was working incredibly hard, but for whatever reason, they weren't biting. And this was a couple of years. So we spent a couple of years slogging and working on this. And then I gave up. I totally, completely gave up on the idea, the vision, whether I was even going to write a book. I decided to not. So I just left it. Didn't think about it for literal years. I quit my dreams, people. You shouldn't do that. You actually really shouldn't quit your dreams. And I don't know why, but a similar experience about a year ago, not that long ago, I was sitting on the sofa and I just thought, God, I really wish that I was writing that book. You know, Don't Swear at Work and Other Bullshit. I really believed in that. And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it. That publisher gave me a deal in 2019 that I said no to because I got an agent, which all the advice would be that was a good decision at the time. I'm just gonna email them. So I emailed the woman who gave me the deal, and I was like, hey, bear in mind, it's like 6 years later. I was like, oh, hi. I don't know if you remember me, but you kind of gave me a book deal once, and I said no, and then, anyway, does that still like stand? And she replied and she was like, okay, I don't even work at this publishers anymore, but I'll put you in touch with them. Put me in touch with them. And then they gave me a deal. They agreed to publish my book like years later. And you know what's so cool is the book that I've written now is so much better than the book I would have written in 2019. And so my book that I've spent years, literal years working on in one way or another comes out in a couple of weeks. So this message is just a reminder, don't quit your dreams. They can take ages, and they can take this kind of wibbly wobbly path, but you'll learn things and meet incredible people on the way. So thank you to my agent, thank you to my publisher, thank you to my friends, thank you to me, thank you to literally everyone. I'm so excited. So my book, Don't Sweat Working Other Bullshit, comes out in a few weeks. I'm gonna start soft launching it, hard launching it, talking about it. Amazing! It's been quite a busy day, lots of back-to-back meetings, lots of cool stuff happening. I'm getting very excited about Confidence Live, my conference I organise. It's like around the corner, just on my way to my client's office to meet him to help him with the presentation. Vlogging in the morning than the evening. I've come into the office, I've got a nice chill day today. Just got some calls, some meetings, lots of prep for some training to do, a little bit of admin, but just like an office day. So, and I love days like this because it means you can kind of like catch up on some stuff. I sent an email out yesterday. If you're not on my email list, I'm gonna link it in the description, and people really liked it. People were like sharing it on social media, and it was a lesson about how I'm running lots of businesses at the moment. I've got lots of different things going on, and like, of course it can sometimes be overwhelming. And I was speaking at an event a few weeks ago, and someone raised their hand and said, there's no way you'll be able to do everything, you'll fail. And I was like, sir, please do not put your limitations on me. Like, I'm good at this. I'm good at doing lots of different things. If anything, bringing a kind of like chaotic yet brilliant energy to things is my like primary skill. So yes, managing different things, spinning different lots of plates is very tricky for a lot of people. But for me, actually, it's where I really thrive. But it is hard. Just because something is difficult, it doesn't mean we can't do it. I'm going to say that again. Just because something is difficult, it doesn't mean you can't do it. Hard things are just hard. And I was having a day last week where I was feeling, really kind of like overwhelmed by it all. And I was on a really heavy period, you know, like just one of those days. So I did what any successful business owner would do, and I went to the shop and I bought loads of ice cream, a whole tub of white chocolate ice cream. I have no regrets. And I watched West Wing. Now, if you haven't seen West Wing, maybe watch it. It's old school, it's great. And there's an episode where they get lost and they can't get their way home. And there's two characters called Josh and Toby. And Toby says to Josh, look, this is just going to be really hard. And Toby just unflinchingly goes, yeah, well, we'll do the hard things. Well, we'll do the hard things. Honestly, that was all I needed. I got off the sofa the next day. I was feeling good again, because I think sometimes we need a reminder that some things just are hard and really, really, really worth it. I'm in an area of lots of discipline at the moment, and I've got a nice definition for discipline for me, that discipline is just choosing between what you want now and what you want most. Be disciplined today, my friends. Do the hard things. Whatever your hard thing is, whether your hard thing is family, just getting out of bed in the morning, sending that email, doing that difficult thing, asking for that pay rise. Here is my loving reminder, do hard things. Morning. Okay, so last time I vlogged, I think it was Tuesday or Wednesday. It is now Saturday. Last week ended up being joyfully busy. So I didn't even have a chance to put my camera up, but I'm having a nice restorative wellness day. It's a beautiful day in London today. So I thought I would take you on my wellness day with me. I'm off to do some PEMF, which I've never done before, and some red light therapy. Then I'm going to hang by the pool this afternoon, and then I've got yoga and a gym this evening. nice day. I had like the most relaxing, awesome, wonderful day ever. I went for my red light therapy, which was so relaxing. I kind of like don't really know if it's super legit, but the process of it was like very relaxing. Then I hung out by the pool all day. One of my friends came over. It was like really sunny, really nice. And then I just got back from yoga, which I never film because it is a sacred space. And now I'm just making myself a salad. And I'm going to watch a movie. Henry's away this weekend, so I'm gonna have like a little solo girls' night. Might do a bit of a face mask, eat some ice cream, and yeah, I'm feeling really happy, very grateful, very, very grateful. Okay, so I eat a lot of salads because I actually just think they are fucking delicious. Like a really good salad with like loads of different things in it, and so good. Like one of my favorite foods. But I do try and like not have store-bought salad dressings. Not that there's anything even really wrong with them. I feel like they all have like that like xanthan gum in it, like whatever that is, and I'm like, it's just, I don't know what that is, like gum. So I always make my own salad dressings, and here's my best, easiest salad dressing. It takes 2 seconds: avocado oil, lemon juice, squeezy peanut butter, and then just salt and pepper. I have these and they have like herbs in them. So good. I am so excited.